So back to Linda, my mother. She died within about 24 hours of my grandmother. But my donor, Mr. Goins, David Goins, he fathered my older brother, my one full blood sibling, same mother, same father. And I'm the youngest of four, born to my mother, so you do the math. When I came along, he was basically out of the picture. So my brother was born, my brother lived for a few years, about a year and a half before I was born. So somewhere in 18-month span, my dad decided it wasn't worth it and basically cut ties. When we were older, my brother and I looked for my dad, but we were basically told by our half siblings that he's not interested. Don't bother. It's a waste of time. So fair enough. Thing is, growing up, as I became a young man of working age, I realized how many skills and talents I had not been exposed to, and how many things I would have liked to have already known how to do. But growing up, I didn't have any father figure until I was 12, really, except for my grandmother. And she was sick and taking care of her mother, and her brother, who was infirmed and mentally deficient. So anyway, she had a lot going on, plus she was taking care of my brother and I, at the very least, most of our childhood, up until my age of 12. Anyway, she had a lot on her plate, but she was essentially my father through my formative years as a child, and I lost her and my mom basically on the same day. I guess people who've lost their parents in tragic accidents where they were together and something happened, car crashes, car wrecks, for example, is just the first thing that pops to mind. But maybe you can relate to that. But that happened about 3.5 years ago, I think, if my dates are right. Anyway, might have been 4 years. But in all my years, which I'm more than 30 years old, in case you're wondering, or you don't know me and you're wondering, trying to do the math, in all those years, my dad never taught me anything. Well, I guess he taught me some things, but nothing that's marketable. So I'm going to be putting videos on my channel, and it's going to have my name, and these videos are obviously instructional. Some of them will be instructional, some of them maybe not. We'll just have to see. But the first couple of videos are simple videos on lawnmower maintenance and repair. It's a zero turn lawnmower, and I've been working on it, and I wanted to share this with my boys. I've got a few children, and like my donor, I found myself in a somewhat similar position where like him, I'm not with my boys like I would like to be. I'm not with my children on a daily basis, so they're not learning anything from me, and I wanted to provide an alternative to that reality for them. So this channel is for my boys and my girls. I just hopefully you guys will, you fellas, my boys, will learn some things as you watch this. You'll definitely learn some things about me. You'll at least get to see images of me doing things. And as men, typically, historically and societally, societal norms, and what I've experienced myself, it's true. Guys tend to bond over tasks. So you'll see me doing some tasks on this channel. And I know this video is getting really long, so I'm gonna close it off and say that all are welcome. And if you can take anything from anything you see here that's worthwhile and useful for your life, then all the better. But this is for my boys. Everyone else, you're welcome to come along for the ride.